Y'all know that North Carolina was the final resting place and longtime home of two sets of world famous Conjoined Twins. We already talked about this place being the longtime home and final resting place of Andre the Giant, the world's most famous giant, but most people know about the Siamese twins, Chang and Ain, who lived in Mount Airy. They were born in modern day Thailand. They moved here, they toured the world, they learned English. Toward the end, they were able to sit down and have whole conversations as refined gentlemen instead of freak show attractions. However, they did move to Mount Airy and started owning people. So I would rather talk about Millie and Christine McCoy, the Carolina twins, sometimes known as the eighth wonder of the world. Millie and Christine were born in Whiteville, North Carolina in 1851, and they were very quickly sold to other people who billed them as freak shows. In fact, they appeared at North Carolina's first state fair as freaks of nature. However, after their emancipation, they were reunited with their mother, and the man who handled them was able to provide them with an education and taught them how to play instruments, sing, and dance. And after that, they learned 5 languages, and they toured the world as the Two-Headed Nightingale, where one sang soprano, the other sang alto, and they performed to many, many people. In their 30s, the girls were able to retire, and they moved back onto the farm where they were first born, that their father had purchased and had bequeathed to them. They lived there for the last 30 years of their life and died at 61 of tuberculosis. When writing a book about the twins in 2000, Joanne Martel discovered a memoir that was written by them at 17 years old, in which they described themselves as one person with 2 names. The twins were originally buried at an unmarked grave, but in 1969 they were moved to a cemetery in Whiteville. And on their tombstone are the words, "A soul with 2 thoughts, 2 hearts that beat as one."